November 21st. Effects of backsliding. When you backslide, your family may also backslide and be put to a lot of suffer. When Abraham went aside to Egypt, Sarah got into trouble. She was taken to Pharaoh's palace. Pharaoh entreated Abram well for her sake in Genesis 12, 15 and 16. Now Abraham is being honored by the world. It is crystal clear from this that the way to get the admiration and honor of this world is to deny Christ or compromise with the world. Some churches sometimes compromise with the world so that the church organization can get the help of the world's government. And the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarai, Abram's wife, in verse 17. Some imagine that it is good to compromise with worldlings. It will do them good, we can win them for Christ, they say. You do not do any good by compromising. In fact, you bring a great plague upon Egypt. When God's people are not faithful, God has to plague the world or send trouble to the world in order to get them out. It was because of His mercy that God permitted some trouble in Egypt to drive God's people out, just as Jonah was thrown out of the ship because of the storm, for the plan of God concerning him to be fulfilled. We learn a lot from Abraham's backsliding. If we go to Egypt or backslide in our trials, both we and our dear ones, we will have more trials and others will suffer unnecessarily. Abraham finally escaped from Egypt. By the immense mercy of God, we may come out of our backsliding. However, the effects of our backsliding can be eternal. It is said that Abraham got his Egyptian wife Hagar from Egypt. Through her was born Ishmael, who became a perpetual enemy of Israel. Besides, although Abraham escaped, his nephew Lot was not completely delivered from Egypt. Having tasted Egypt, he retained Egypt in his heart in Genesis 13:10. While we may be able to come back from our backslidden state, those who are affected or influenced by us may not come back at all.